speaking of like the front office and management with the Bruins, they are welcoming someone new into the fold. Zdeno Chara now back with the team in a very vague role, right? Helping out players, helping out coaching staff, mentorship. I find this really interesting, Matt, because he's been in Boston the whole time. And you remember it was weird that he wasn't at the Centennial game thing. Like, he lives in the North End. It was odd that he wasn't there. He said in his retirement ceremony he wanted to be part of the Bruins at some point. And now he comes in this kind of vague role. And I can't help but think this is a year where, the Bruins are probably going to have a new coaching staff next year.
Yeah.
And there's still an opportunity that there will be front office spots open this summer, GM specifically. I don't know that he jumps to that, but you're seeing a lot more players than ever kind of in that front office role. Maybe even, and I'm not even saying, Chara's going to be your next head coach, but with a new head coach comes a new staff. Do you think Chara's in a more prominent role next year? Do you think this is a way to kind of ease him into learning the ropes a little bit and getting him into a front office or bench role next year?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this could be more of a repairing the relationship kind of move with them, because there was a little bit of a talk that he didn't love how it ended here. They kind of gave up on him, kind of pushed him aside. I don't know how much.
Not a terrible move by the Bruins, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
play-wise,
at the time, I thought it was okay to move on from him. I mean, he was a pylon at the end.
The last 2 years.
I love the guy, but for God's sakes, like, that's actually a move they should make more of, is to move on from a guy that's not getting it done. That type of thing. So so that's kind of what I don't know. That's kind of what it is. I mean, I don't know. I think that's all it really is right now.
Almost token-ish, right? Like, hey, let's just get you back in here, get you part of this thing. I understand that. I'm okay with that. Yeah. And they're also,
you know what, it could be, but I just, the Bruins have been very in-house with all their hirings. I mean, they usually have former players, Adam McQuaid, and usually have former players doing things. They don't really go outside the organization much. Like, it's always kind of, in their own little world kind of thing. And I think that this is just another case of, let's bring a guy in, a name in. Might have been a little bit of a PR thing too, which I don't think really flies all that well as they probably think. But they probably thought, let's put some good news out there and get everybody all excited about Z, when you don't even know what the hell he's doing. Like, I don't even know what he's doing. He could be sweeping floors or selling hot dogs. I don't know what he's doing. So
that would be interesting. Sure.
6'9" guy selling hot dogs outside.
Can't miss him for some great commercials. Yeah.
But I don't think speaks to a bigger thing. But who knows? I really don't think Don Sweeney or Cam Neely are losing their job at the end of the season. I really don't.
I know, it sucks.
Which is not great.
So let me ask you this then. Which 2011 Bruins Stanley Cup champion would you rather have running the power play? Chris Kelly or Zdeno Chara?
Well, I'd rather have Cam Stewart.
Thank you. It's like literally anybody.
And like literally anybody. The two of us could probably come up with a goal or two, or a scheme or two.
Okay.
And I can't even skate. More than they got. And I think I can do it.
Me neither. I can't get over that picture from a few weeks ago of like the Bruins down a goal, minute 20
huddling up around Chris Kelly.
Kelly's got the board out.
Kelly, like, Stonehands Kelly out there. Yeah.
And that makes me actually, going back to the Zadorov thing, like, I called him at best you want him to be the poor man's Chara, but really right now he's the homeless man's Chara.
Right.
And what sucks about a guy that big is he doesn't have any semblance of a shot. Like, you know what I mean? That guy should be like a on your second power play, right? Which doesn't have much going for it anyway. Like, he should just have a bomb of a shot. Or you go to what Chara did in, like, what was it, 12, 13, 14, where he's in front of the net and he just screened guys, and he had some hand-eye, he had some stick skill.
The door in front of the net. Yeah.
Like, at that point, like, what could be worse? Chris Kelly was on those teams that did that. Oh, that's wild.
I don't know.
Anyway, they lost to Buffalo the other night, big time, so they're probably going to win tonight against Winnipeg, right?
Probably. Yeah, that's how it usually works. Yeah, they'll probably win at home. They play well at home. We'll probably win tonight.
It'll win 3-1. Morgan
Yeah,
Geekie
yeah.
will score again. He'll
Always
have a
right in
couple
the world.
points. Yep. It will be
Always right in the world.
totally okay.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, Matt Bear, you guys had another episode go out today. Special guest on it.
Yeah.
What was going on in that? Where can people find it?
Yeah, Mark Dever was on tonight for New England Hockey Journal. This morning we dropped it on all platforms and on YouTube. We talked prospects and how the gap of the prospects might even be bigger than you think as far as who can help. So that wasn't very good, very positive, but he was great. And we talked about Zadorov. We talked about all sorts of things that we try to be positive, but it's just not working right now. But we also had we each had five kind of targets trade wise that like realistic kind of targets, maybe under the radar guys too. So that was an interesting conversation too. And it's out right now. We'll do the post game tonight after Winnipeg.
Looking forward to it. That prospects thing, if it's in writing, is like that scene in Airplane where she's like, can I actually get some lighter reading material? Right. Oh, here's the Bruins Prospects Handbook. Yeah, it's a pamphlet.
We are Rogue Media Sports.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter here for some more outrageous Boston sports takes coming to you every weekday at noon Eastern time. And then after that, wherever you get your podcasts.
We are Rogue Media Sports.